You asked what to do with crazy hot or cold houses.
If your house is very hot or very cold, then really you should go to the builder and the architect and give them a good slap behind the head.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not that we condone violence here, but you should be a little bit annoyed with them. Because, quite frankly, it is in the design of the house where a lot of the cooling and the heating costs later on will sit, and all the features that are part of the house. So let me explain. Your house is a bit like this basket, whereby the heat is coming into the house through the roof and through the window. So you imagine you have a lot of holes in a bucket, hot air goes into the house in all these areas, and now we're looking to plug it. So the two weak spots in a house where the heat comes in, and also in winter where the heat goes out and makes the house very cold, is the roof and the windows. Firstly, I have to make sure that I have good insulation in the roof. If the insulation that I have is old, is fluffy, or is not very thick, consider putting a new blanket of insulation into the roof, number one. Secondly, if you have a black roof, be it metal or even tiles, consider to change the color to white, because a white roof will reflect the heat much more than a black roof. Then you really need whirlybirds, and not just the older style that will take forever to get the heat out. Put a modern, good quality, maybe solar powered whirlybird onto your house. If you have a dual solar panel version, then those ones will also work still on hot nights. Even so the light is down, the battery will power it to suck the hot air out on those muggy nights. Very, very important, but the modern version one, because they will do at least 8 to 10 times what the older style will do. The one big thing, of course, you can do on your roof is to put a solar system on, because the solar system can then help power the air conditioning. And secondly, the panels, if you put them tightly onto your roof, will also act as another bit of a heat shield. So a solar system will be useful for your house. Now let's go to the windows. And unfortunately, in Australia, double glazing is still not the norm. I love double glazed and even triple glazed windows. They put them all around in Europe nowadays. It makes a huge difference in summer. Now that is a very, very expensive exercise. But if you're building your house, then that is definitely something to consider, double glazing for the windows. Then please consider awnings, because the awnings will really keep the sun to shine directly into your window, and they are very, very useful to cooling down the house. You can also have a solar guard type tinting film on your windows themselves. So if you only have single glazing, at least consider putting some solar window films on it. The normal types maybe reduce the light by 30%, but will reduce the heat by 60%. You can have different versions of it. They're not that expensive. It makes a big difference to the heat that is coming into the house. And of course, the old-fashioned thing are good quality curtains. When you have good curtains, thick curtains, those ones will help again keep the heat out, or in winter, keep the heat in. So those are the treatments that you can do for the window. Then have a look around your house. Are there some areas where you possibly could plant some trees? Maybe consider putting some trees in front of that. With that extra tree cover, you will actually also create less of a heat for your house. The big open plan living spaces that we all love, they're terrible for heating and cooling, because what you're going to really have to do is you have to heat a big area. Sometimes you only really use a little part of it. So consider to actually put some little barriers, maybe some sliding doors into your big open plan area in order to separate them, so that you only have to heat the area that you're actually likely to use. Because otherwise you're really burning a lot of energy, or using a lot of air conditioning to cool areas that actually potentially are not needed. All of these things together will make a huge difference to your electricity bill. It make a huge difference to the comfort of your house. And to all the architects and all the builders who decide to put black roofs on houses, you're goofballs. Make them white. Thank you.
Want more energy answered? Visit yourenergyanswers.com for quality energy products, tools and calculators, and find your quality local installers. Please support the channel by liking the video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell, and check out all our other videos. You're still here? I'll see you next time. Bye.